Hey Toronto, here we are, election eve. So tomorrow is our municipal elections, and all I wanted to say to you guys is go out there and vote, vote, vote. I don't care who you vote for. You may like Ford, you may like Smitherman, Pantaloni, I don't care. You have your right to your own opinion. Never let anybody make you feel bad about the candidate that you choose. Why? Because you have a very unique set of opinions from mine. I may like Smitherman, I may like Ford, I may like Pantaloni, you may like Smitherman, Ford, or Pantaloni. It doesn't make a difference who you like, as long as you go out and let your voice be heard. It's the one time in every couple of years that our democracy really lets us exercise our democratic right. Our most important democratic right being that the ability to vote. So I don't care who you vote for, I don't care where you vote, I don't care when you vote, as long as it's on voting day, between the election hours, and you choose a candidate and you mark that ballot, guys. Even if you go to the polling station and you abstain from voting, it's incredibly important. A lot of places in the world, you actually pay a fine if you don't vote. Here in Canada, we seem to kind of reward voter apathy by not really punishing it in any way. And that's primarily because in the United States you get a lot of rock the vote campaigns and all that stuff when it comes to presidential campaigns. Here in Toronto we're just kind of like, whatever, it'll get done, it'll run. Not really. This is the first time in quite a few years that we actually have the ability to radically change our city. We can change it for the good or we can change it for the bad. Toronto's not in the best financial place right now. We're a very wealthy city, but our money is being mismanaged, and we have quite a few candidates that are proposing some very radical cuts, changes, and rediversion of spending. And if you don't believe in those cuts and changes, you have to go out and let the people know, let the candidates know that you don't agree with them, or that you do believe in what they believe, and that you do agree with them, and that you have the ability to choose that. So that's the most important thing that you can do tomorrow, Toronto, is vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just go out and let your voice be heard. Why? It's like a giant job interview. You're interviewing your bosses for the next, 4 years-ish, let's give or take. And if you don't like what they're doing, if you don't like what the government does over the next couple of years in our municipality, you got no right to complain if you don't vote. It's the only time that you actually get to say, you know what, screw this. We've had enough of our tax dollars being spent incorrectly, and we've had enough waste in our city. So what we need to do now is tighten the purse strings and head in a new direction, Toronto. There's a lot of change on the horizon. The direction that change takes is entirely up to you and the vote that you cast tomorrow. So go out tomorrow, support a candidate, mark that ballot, and exercise your right to have your voice heard. If you don't vote, you have no right to complain. We've all taken the TTC. We've all had to wait in hospitals. We've all had to go through roads filled with potholes. We've all had kids complain about the fact that there's 55,000 kids in each classroom now. We've all had these complaints heard. And now, Toronto, for the first time in a very long time, we have the ability to make a change. Go out, pick a candidate, vote. As long as they believe what you believe to be important and to be something that you're willing to put your name behind, just go out and do it. And even if you can't find a candidate that you feel has fulfilled your needs, go out and abstain from voting. It's your democratic right to do that. But please, Toronto, I beg of you, huge changes are coming our way, depending on the candidate that you pick, either good changes or bad changes. I don't care who you vote for. If you feel their changes are going to be good, go out and vote for them. If you feel their changes are going to be bad, find a candidate that actually believes what you believe and has the facsimile or puts forward the similar ideas to what you tout. But please, go out and vote. It's the most important thing you can do in a democracy. And let's go out and show that we actually care about the direction that our city is going in. It's been pretty apathetic over the last little while, and even though this is such a highly, highly raucous and contentious debate election, we have to be able to go out there and show support to the candidates that we truly believe in. All right, Toronto, good luck, and let's vote.